Let's take a look at some of the best and worst superhero movie posters of all time. The Incredible Hulk film. I know the film was a bit mixed, but I actually don't mind that film, and I love the poster of the big Hulk standing there and Edward Norton standing in front. Great poster, just simple, direct. Fucking take notes, that's brilliant. The Green Lantern main poster. Oh, you can just see the CGI on the poster and how awful it looks, especially Ryan Reynolds' face. It doesn't even look like Ryan Reynolds. Look at that. That's enough to make a grown man cry. Mark Strong, God, he looked so ugly as Sinestro. Maybe that's what they were going for. Maybe he was supposed to be a terrifying villain just from looks alone. Don't get me started on that other guy with the big head. This Captain America Civil War poster, while it had so many good posters, this was probably one of my all-time favorites. Captain America holding the shield, and you see Iron Man and showing like that he's on the opposing side, and Cap's holding his shield ready for battle against Tony. Like, that's just an awesome concept of a poster, and I just really love this one. Fan 4 Sticks main poster. So this was the main pull to hook line people to come to the theater to watch this film, and it is just ugly. The background is literally like a CGI mess of dull, and it doesn't even take place in any of those locations that show in the background. The thing just looks, what the hell? Like, I understand they were going for a more realistic look of like the blocks of the, just looks awful. I'm so glad the MCU was going with the traditional look of the thing. We're using practical and CGI effects. This poster, man, and such a great A-list of characters, and look at just, ugh. Another best, the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. A shot of him crawling up the building in his spider suit, and it's the yellow tint background because they actually changed it with the DVD covers. I know, who buys DVDs anymore? It's like all dark and gloomy, the background, but that just doesn't fit with the theme. This traditional poster fits with the Sam Raimi theme of Spider-Man perfectly. That's campy, comedic, fun, and it can be dark at times, but it's more lighthearted. This is definitely one of my favorites. This shot of Deadpool's crutch alone is just so Deadpool. It really fits with his character theme, and just the catchphrase at the top, "Wait till they get a load of me," is just perfect. I wish I saw this when I was going to the theater to see it, because this is just an awesome poster. I'd definitely consider it one of the best. And this is yet another poster I thought was like a fan actual edit, and it wasn't actually a real poster, but no, this was actually a real poster that they actually made to promote the film, and I just saw this and I thought, no man, like, background just makes no sense. It's just yellow, and the lightning coming off Black Adam's chest is just like, then yeah, seriously, I still look at that and I go, no, there's no way Dwayne Johnson ticked it off, or his marketing team went, yep, that's perfect, send that out to promote the film. Looks like a little kid just drew it with a crayon. It looks awful. I could do better in paint. Another really good poster is the Logan poster. It's just his hand and his claws coming down, and his X-23 or his daughter. Spoiler, sorry. It's just so wholesome, and just like, especially if you've seen Logan already and you see that poster, you're just like, oh man, like, oh, right in the feels. God. See, I don't know what was going on with this Spider-Man Homecoming poster. At first, I actually thought it was a fan-created image and it wasn't real, or it was AI generated or something, but it actually is a real poster they used to promote the film. I'm so glad I didn't see this poster, because it just is so ugly to look at. Right, and the explosion behind Tony, then the explosion behind the Vulture, then there's another Vulture right underneath. It just looks confusing and dull, and the background is just blech to look at. Like, what is that? What is that? Suicide Squad. So they go for a comic book, like, showing all the characters in this mess of, like, you know, because they're crazy. They're a crazy group, and they're all got this crazy poster and all that, but instead it's just hurting to the eyes. There's too many colors going on. Barely, you can make out the characters, but you're just thinking, as you're looking at it, what is this film trying to be? What is that? They managed to squeeze every single character on there just to make it work. And it's like in a tree type shape. It looks weird. It looks crap. And another poster that really shouldn't have been bad, but I consider it bad, the Aquaman poster for the original 2018 adaptation with Jason Momoa. Like, him sitting there on the rock, and it's like, yeah, cool, he's in an okay pose, but then it's showing all the fish there, and it's just dull. Like, it's just heaps of fish, and it's just him as little as Aquaman, like, posing. Probably think this was a Finding Nemo sequel. No, you couldn't think that, because it would actually look good. Another great one is The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger, drawing with blood or a texture on a thing, writing "Why so serious" through like a clear thing. You can make him out through the smile, like, oh my god, that is just, I literally am planning to buy that poster and hang it in this room, probably on that wall just over there. And a little shout out to a Batman vs Superman poster. It's Batman in a kind of a grey tint, and it has the Superman logo over his face, kind of like really cool. I remember seeing that as the film was actually getting promoted, and I remember going like, that's a awesome poster. Yeah, so a little shout out to that one. But that's going to sum up some of the best and worst I've seen. If you have some other ones that are really bad or really good and I did not talk about them, please comment them down below. I'd happily check them out and probably make another video talking about more. And be sure to like, share, subscribe, and all that rubbish, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.